Hello, my beautiful Pisces masculine. We're going to be doing your reading for the week. Yeah, absolutely. So, this is if you have masculine energy. So, mostly it's for the gentlemen on my channel and for all the gentlemen who came at some point in time and asked if there was ever readings for just the guys. And you know what? This is for the masculine guy energy. Okay, so there you go. Let's see what they have to say and what kind of advice they have for you, my beautiful Pisces men. All right. So we begin with the Six of Swords. All right. We have some interesting energy this week. Oh, guys, what's going on here? What's going on here? Much better. Okay. So, absolutely beginning with the transition phase, right? You're kind of like going, okay, I'm moving out of negative energies and burdens into something new. So definitely working on something, getting yourself out of that energy. And, you know, it doesn't surprise me because the masculine energy is all about moving forward. I want out, I want this done and over with. So you're definitely looking for something new to inspire you, to get you going. Let's see here. I'm going to pull from this deck to clarify the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's definitely time for a cycle change of some sort. You're definitely going like, okay, that's enough. Yeah. I would even say that the emotional connotation of this, yeah, it's making you very uncomfortable. And that's one of the reasons you are seeking out this change. You're going, okay, that's it. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to move out of this uncomfortable, emotional, or over-emotional situation. You know, you want to find solutions. You want to problem solve. So let's take a look at the energy of that Seven. Yeah, it's very evident here that this kind of energy is holding you back, holding you down. This is not jiving with you. You're not, you know, it's like, no. No. Yeah, you're looking for creative ways out of this. Absolutely. I feel that Empress coming in, right? You're trying to get some insight. It came out kind of this way, so I feel that it's a difficult thing. You're trying to go deep to find the solutions out of this, whatever this is. Absolutely. This energy is giving me, like, it feels like a no win or no way out situation, but you're going to find it. I feel that you're going to find it. I feel it's coming in as like, I'm going to find a way out of this. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're working at it. You're working at alleviating these burdens and double time. It's like having a fire set, you know, like they say, somebody set a fire on my butt. Yeah, you see, like, you're going like, no, I can't live in this state of chaos. I can't do this anymore. It's got to be, it's got to change. This energy's got to change. And as I'm looking at it, I can see that's what's happening here. Okay, it's changing and hopefully into this right here. Let's look at that. That's the more important part I take a look at for you. So, even if I were to tell you to let it go, you wouldn't. This week is all about working towards that goal or that destination. And I'm happy to report that, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. I was going to say I'm happy to report that it's going to get there. But I feel that, okay, I've less, okay, yes, I'll say it. Okay, so this is, don't cut yourself off. Rebalance yourself because you're in unbalance, and release the anxiety. Yeah, I feel that this is something that this is holding you down. Okay, if anything else here is coming in, this is absolutely what's coming in for you, my Pisces masculine. Reconnect, rebalance, and find some kind of sort of peace. Like, don't go inside your mind too long, and then you're going to leave room for something new to come in, because that's absolutely what needs to come in. But this, all of this very heated energy is kind of flipping you into some very destructive kind of energy patterns that are going to help you. I feel that you need to handle your stress. This is what's coming in. Please try to figure out how to handle your stress. Absolutely. I want you to reconnect, rebalance, and get out of your own mind. That's the biggest advice that I can give you for that this week. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything else that I can pull out for you here. I'm gonna take from the Sign of the Times, which is an oracle deck that I like. Let's see if we can give you some more guidance. I really wasn't expecting that, but wow, they're being very specific with you. Yeah, look at this. It's just yokes. Yeah, okay. So it's exactly what I was talking about, okay? Traffic cone, caution, boundaries, and endings. So the endings came in the same area where I told you have to stop the separated energy feeling. In other words, disconnecting yourself, feeling alienated, alone, what the Five of Pentacles is, like scarcity thinking, anxiety, insecurity, worry, loss, all of that you need to get out of that. Okay, absolutely. 29 goes into 11. It's telling you go back into more 11. We had the 8. And this is 26. 8, boundaries. You have to work through those boundaries. You have to work on finding a way out of those blocks that you have brought in. And the 5 is traffic cone, and it's 5, and it's got caution. It's 5s for me are like things that you have to work through. Right? 5s are difficulties. The 5 is already a difficult number. It's one that's begging you to get through to your 6 so that you can get through the difficulties. So let's take a look at this, and maybe you can get a little bit of insight this week on how to get through all of that crap. Okay, so there's nothing to fear, but there's a need to approach the situation carefully. This is a warning that there's a chance for things to go awry. No kidding. Did you see these cards? Okay, so you could experience delays or inconveniences in your plans, but take them in stride. They're not personal. Be clear in your communication to limit possible misunderstandings. Be on guard when making plans or moving forward with agreements and contracts. And you do have the 7 here, so I would take that into consideration as well. Read all the details and take the time to obtain any information that may be missing. The orange cone is visible enough to pose as a warning and hopefully bright enough to inspire a proactive approach. When you take precautions, you can prevent future issues and protect others from missteps as well. This is a sign to slow down and reroute if necessary. The detours may take a little longer and be inconvenient, but ultimately it's all for your greater good. And the additional meanings is think before you act, delays ahead and feeling blocked. So absolutely, right here, you want to move out, you want to move ahead, but there's stuff stopping you. So please just, yeah, pay attention to that. I want to pay attention to it. 26, also number 8. The card of strength is number 8. The card of, like, yeah, 8 is also hard work. Okay, so it's important to establish boundaries in your life and relationships, especially as a form of self-care. Just as fences clearly define what's yours in areas where people can and cannot have access, it's time to determine where you should set up fences around heart and time. Be clear about what you will and won't allow. People may be asking a lot of you, trying to take advantage, but know they can only do what you allow. Be deliberate not only in setting your boundaries, but in communicating. Communication has come up twice. So be a clear communicator, but please be careful in the way you communicate things, right? And this is also a reminder to stand up for yourself and nudge to be firmer with the lines you've established. You are, in a sense, teaching people how to treat you, even if it feels awkward or uncomfortable. In the long run, this will have a positive impact on your personal and familial relationships and increase your self-confidence. Set stronger boundaries, and sometimes you have to say no. This one here. Okay, so endings. Endings is 29, let's see, and 11. The skull appears when endings are at hand. It's a powerful symbol of mortality, but this card also symbolizes the circle of life, both endings and how those endings birth new beginnings. You could be experiencing the end of something. It's imperative that you give yourself space to deal with this ending, allow time and space to accept it, process your emotions, whether it's welcome or has been a long time coming or sudden or unexpected. Change is uncomfortable, but this symbol is urging you to look at endings with a different perspective. The plant's picture growing from the skull vase on this card symbolizes the growth that can occur after the end. Ending acts as fertile ground for whatever you decide to plant next. Give yourself grace as you experience these transitions and prepare for a fresh start. So additional meanings is mourning, grief, letting go, difficulties are ending, accepting things that you can't change. So absolutely, I feel that the 3 cards ahead of these were trying to tell you, though, my beautiful masculine, that maybe it is time for you to look at things in a different way, to set your boundaries, but to also be very healthy in the way that you think about things. Okay, those boundaries can be imposed by you. So I really hope that this reading helped you for this week, because I feel there's difficulties to be overcome and you need like direct solutions. So I hope that they provided a few things for you to think about and to move forward in. Are your relationships and your situations healthy? How can you make them healthier? How can you make you healthier in the way you think of things and the way you move forward, to leave room for energies to come in and bring in new opportunities? When you think about it this way, it will most likely help you very greatly. So here's hoping that this week, this helps you maneuver through this week, and next week will be a much better energetically wise. So I'm going to go do the feminine, and let's go see what kind of energy they are bringing in for this week. I thank you so very much. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings as always, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Hello, my beautiful Pisces feminine. I just finished doing the masculines reading. So if you are interested or curious about that, please go check that out. Here is your reading for the week. So this is all for Pisces feminine energy. Very interesting and very different from the masculine energy, I have to say. So it starts out with the Ten of Cups, which is the card of abundance and gratitude and blessings, feeling very blessed for everything and everyone around you. You follow it up with the death and rebirth. And then after that, it's the Five of Swords, which can be also indicate a liberation of some sort, because out in the corner here you see somebody who feels very liberated from the bounds that they are feeling. And I would say that's the case because of the two cards on each side of it, especially having the Page of Cups. So I feel that this week you are going into the energy of feeling more like yourself, my beautiful Pisces feminine. You're feeling more like your own energy. You're feeling much better within the self, within that feminine, that Piscean feminine, and that's wonderful. I'm going to pull some clarifiers with this. I'm going to pull 3 cards for each. So let's have 3 cards for the Ten of Cups. Yeah, taking the lead. There's that conflict card. Yeah, it's out of confusion into something new. I'm getting that there's like been a decision made on your part to just get out of whatever this is here, the confusion. There's like, all right, take the lead, find an interesting solution, or yeah, a compromise of some sort to get yourself out of the confusion and into the process of building and going forward. So I feel that literally there's a switch of energy happened here to get you back into your Ten of Cups, your beautiful, blessed, and emphasizing on blessing, emphasizing on your success, okay? Emphasizing back on your emotional connections. Let's have some cards for the Death Rebirth card. Yeah, see, there's the Lovers. The Lovers is a choice, is making a choice to harmonize with happiness. Yeah, and abundance. There's the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, through strength. Beautiful cards to have with the Death card. It's saying, okay, I choose harmony, I choose abundance, and I choose my brave heart, my courage, and my self-assurance, and my instinctive drive to get me to where I need to go. So it's a choice. You have chosen to follow that energy. Let's see for the Five of Swords, if I can get some clarification on that. Yeah, movement, progress. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling. Yeah, you're going back into your intuition, and you're also going, I'm going to adapt, and I'm going to juggle until I can liberate myself. This Five of Swords is going, yeah, you may have been here, but you've flown all the way here. You've gotten out of this. You couldn't stay in that energy. You needed to adapt. You needed to progress out of it, and you did. You did it through meditation, through intuition, through receiving. So this is your week. This is what you're going to be doing. And I know I'm talking almost like it's already happened, and that's very strange. I don't know, because this is supposed to be for this week. Who knows? So you have the Page of Swords coming in for the Page of Cups. Yeah, you fought hard against this Page of Swords. This Page of Swords for me is that little mindless voice in your head that makes everything look truthful but not, right? It's all those, for me it's usually those perceived notions that, get recorded into your brain at a very young age of how you should look, what you should be, what you should do. And it makes it sound like you're somehow failing if you're not doing all of those things. It's very often. And I feel that you've worked, like I said, worked very hard to get out of that mindset, to go back to your Piscean, beautiful, dreamy, that life has potential and opportunities, and even in things that you may think are not possible. And you've brought that into play. You've brought it into reality. You're making it happen. You're making it appear for you. And that's good. Like, it's needed. It's very needed. Yes, this is a very different reading than the masculine. Maybe it's because the masculine is trying to, I'm going to say this, probably should have said that in their reading, but I think it's because the masculine is trying to bull through it. And in this case, I feel that you're just kind of saying, to heck with it. I'm not going to push against this. I'm just going to completely veer the other way and go in my own direction, which I feel is the better option here. So I pulled the sign of the times for the masculine reading. I'm going to pull the sign of the times for your reading. So is that healing? Medical staff healing. Clouds. They also had 11, and you have 11 here too. Distracting, and then obstacles. Yeah, I'm going to say this just like this. I feel that you are healing the past and also using maybe a little bit of distraction to get you in your rest mode before you have to face the future obstacles that are coming in. You have the 5. They had 5 as well. So I feel that you guys are going through the same situation, but you're dealing with it in a very different way. And that makes sense. We're very different, right? Masculine and feminine are very different energies, and they react differently to things. So in this case, I would feel that you as, you may have been feeling distracted a little bit about all of this, but I feel that your obstacles, you're going to it with a very different mentality. I mean, yes, it says, mountains, obstacles, but look at this picture. It's beautiful. While you're going there, it's almost like you're looking at this blue sky above, right? You're going like, but it's gorgeous here, even though I've got, some way to go, how to figure out how to get there. You're still seeing the beauty in everything. And that's the important part. That's the important part. This as the healing, it's absolutely about moving past the stuff. And that's where the death card and rebirth card come into play, right? When you're healing something, you're moving past and away from that. I'm just going to read these to you. The medical staff healing. Imagine being behind an ambulance, a vehicle literally and symbolically designed to facilitate healing, with a version of the symbol filling your windshield. Originally called the staff of Asclepius, named the Greek god of healing, the symbol of one snake wrapped around a rod became interchangeable with the two-snaked caduceus, the wand attribute to the Greek messenger god Hermes, over the years. But its modern-day association with hospitals and medicine gives the message of healing. Whether your pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual, this symbol shines light on the healing that has or is taking place in your life. Remember that the healing process sometimes requires to seek assistance from others, since healing is not always linear. Be patient with yourself. Progress may look different depending on the day and the situation, which is okay. Allow yourself to process your emotion and examine your triggers. Healing is uncomfortable, but once you get the other side, you'll be proud of how far you've come and the knowledge you've gained. And this is recovery from heartbreak, grief, trauma, past trauma, the ability to help others heal through your experience. Let your friends and family support you. And there is absolutely the Ten of Cups of family being pictured here. So it may be good as well to let others make you feel the abundance and the blessings of what you have, being able to get through all of this in your life. So let's take a look at the clouds, which is 11. I said that before, but I'm saying it again. Okay, so looking up at the blue sky, you can easily find yourself lost in your head in the clouds. And it's easy to be mesmerized by clouds as they move serenely through the air. And you could be allowing yourself to be distracted in life and avoiding the matters that need your attention. These clouds represent the many things in life that are clouding your focus and could be causing confusion. But remain grounded as you process information, since it's easy to get in your head and overthink. Oh, and we did have that Page of Swords, right? That page is, and that's what I feel. I feel that this is your way to calm that energy down, to get it to, shut down somewhat. Take the time to process all the information being provided and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Allow your thoughts to come and go without trying to force the next step forward. This will assist you in remaining calm and truly thinking through all subjects at hand. It's okay to have a lot on your mind, to be caught up in distractions sometimes, but balance is necessary to allow you to see clearly and prioritize. This is overthinking a situation, okay? And having the inability to focus and using avoidance. But this is talking about improving time management. And you see it right here, okay? I need to get away from this. I need to have a break. So know that you may find yourself doing this and it's okay. Just don't do it the whole time to avoid the situation. Just use it to take a break. Okay, and we are good at that as Pisces, to take a break. So you have mountains. So mountains can be intimidating and overwhelming. When you encounter obstacles in your life, you probably wonder, how do I move forward? What do I do now? Which are valid questions and concerns, especially in the face of a mountain in your path. But all hope is not lost. Encountering obstacles along your path is not always a sign to give up. Sometimes it's an opportunity to get creative, take an alternate route. And that's what I was saying. You're going back to your intuition, right? You're going back to your intuition to find answers. So it's the best way to move forward is whatever way works for you, including going around. There you go. And that's what I said right at the beginning, right? My beautiful Pisces feminine, you went around. You just went, no, not going this way this week. Instead of bullying through, as the masculine's trying to do, you're going, yeah. Okay? It's not always a day to tackle the challenge of climbing to the top of that issue. And sometimes you learn more taking the long way around anyway. Take different approaches to overcome the issues that stand between you and your goal. There may be some delays and detours, but with determination and perseverance, you can turn an obstacle into an opportunity and an inspirational story to tell at the end of the journey. Difficulties in your life, try to solve a problem in a new way, build spiritual strength and belief in self, and lessons through the adversity. Now I've decided that I'm going to put both of these together in the same video, and at the end of the masculine video I'm going to ask them to watch the feminine video. So if you are here, my beautiful masculine, this is an optimal way for you to get through your own problems, okay? Because the first part was like so difficult, and I think that this is a better way for you. So if at all possible, try to take this approach rather than the one that you are facing. Hey, I do what I can. All right, my beautiful Pisces, masculine and feminine. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take from it what you can and move forward, my beautiful ones. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you later. Bye for now.